everyone, it's Justine and welcome to a new video tutorial. Today I'm featuring the Thermoweb new release and I'm making lots of cards in today's tutorial. So we are going to start off by looking at the new Foilmates from Gina K Designs. These are pre-printed designs that you can foil, so you don't have to worry about having a laser printer or anything. They're done for you. This is the birthday bash. It comes with 2 sheets that have birthday sentiments and it comes with 6 of each design. We also have Better With You, which is a friendship sentiment set that has things like when it comes to friends, you're the best. And then there are Stars and Stripes backgrounds. These are really fun and I absolutely love stripes. They're so elegant, so I can't wait to play with those. And then the Elegant Florals, and these 2 here are tag borders as well as label borders. And there are also coordinating dies available for these ones. And these ones you can stamp your own sentiments to make them a little bit more customizable, but still getting that foiling technique. I also happen to have an extra set of these, so I'm going to be giving away the 2 coordinating dies in today's video, and just leave a comment below in the comment section and I'll draw a winner in about 3 days. So let's get started. I'm going to foil one of each of the designs so you can see what they look like. I, however, know that you don't want to sit through 20 minutes of me foiling, so I'm just going to show you how to foil once in case you don't know. This is a piece of parchment paper. One of them comes in the Foilmates pack, and you can use it until it gets wrinkled or crinkled, and it will foil beautifully and create sort of a pocket to put your foils in. So I added my Foilmates, and these I added them face up, and you're going to put your foil color side up, which might seem a little bit weird, but that's how you put them in. Then you're going to grab a laminator, select hot if your laminator has a hot and cold function, and then you're just going to feed it through. Now, even though a laminator can heat up in about 10 minutes, I do recommend leaving your laminator on for about 30 minutes in order to get a full heat in there. You don't want to have any sort of black spots, and leaving your laminator on longer is going to help prevent that. Also, running it through your laminator 2 times is something I recommend as well. So when you pull it out and you open up your parchment sheet, you will be able to already see that there's things melted on there. And then some people like to go over them with their finger and just make sure that all the foil's on there. I'm not really sure if that actually helps. I don't do it, but then again, I do get the odd black spot, so that's okay. So you can see here that it has foiled beautifully with the gorgeous Passionate Pink foils from Thermoweb and Gina K Designs. So I'm going to show you all of them now. I foiled them in a couple of different colors. So I did Passionate Pink as well as Turquoise Sea. You can see those birthday sentiments. And they're just so versatile. I love the different fonts and designs. Here's the Friendship one in Wild Dandelion, which is very close to a gold color, but it's got a little bit of a yellow tinge. Those labels done in Orange Sunset. And then again, those Friendship sentiments done in gold. Here is the Orange Sunset again with some of the sentiments. And then the backgrounds I've already chopped down. So these are now measure 4 by 5 1/4, and those are the stripes as well as florals done in Passionate Pink. I did 2 of the florals in Sunset Orange, and then 2 of these in Turquoise Sea, the stars and stripes, as well as one of the Elegant Florals. So those are all of my pieces ready to get going. So one of the things you can do is you can actually ink up your panels. So I'm using the Turquoise Sea ink as well as Turquoise Sea foils, so everything coordinates. There's also envelopes and cardstock, and that's what's great about Gina K Designs. And her inks blend very beautifully on cardstock. You can do this before or after foiling. It doesn't particularly matter. If you do the foiling first, you may want to grab a paper towel and just rub over the area of the foils, and it'll remove any of the ink that might be pooled up on the foils. But foiling is kind of like embossing in a sense. It resists dye or water-based ink. So this is just going to give you even more customization possibilities with foiling, and it's up to you. You could have left that white, made it super simple and easy, or you can ink blend if you like. I'm going to do the same thing on the Elegant Florals, but this time here I'm using Wild Dandelion ink. So I'm using a different ink color than the foils just to show you that you don't always have to have coordinating colors. Adding different colors is going to make things pop as well. And both of these panels look fantastic on cards. Now, of course, you can cut out your sentiments using your own paper trimmer or own dies, but Gina K has some that are going to be perfect for all of your cards. So there's labels, circles, squares, banners. There's all sorts of things available. What's really wonderful is all the sentiments are created with those dies in mind. So they all cut out the different sentiments depending on the size that you need to use. There's never something that's too big or too small. So I'm going to be cutting out these using a variety of die sets. Now it's important for me to have proper placement, so I'm using washi tape to help hold my dies in place while they go through the die cutting machine. And of course, I'm not going to show you me die cutting all 20 of these sheets. I just wanted to show you how wonderful the die cuts coordinate with the different sentiments. Another thing that I wanted to show you, and I've shown these in the past, these are the stamp Foilmate combinations from Gina K Designs and Thermoweb. So they come with Foilmates that are full of these pre-printed butterfly wings. And then you can go ahead and stamp over top of the butterfly wings with the solid butterfly image. Again, using coordinating ink, some foils if you'd like. And then you can foil the butterflies so that only what's in black is going to end up foiled. So I'm going to stamp several of these butterflies out here in various colors, and then we're going to be foiling these as well using different color foils. So throughout the video, I stick to that same color palette of the Sunset Orange, Wild Dandelion, and Turquoise Sea, as well as Passionate Pink. And I wanted to also mention that these butterflies, they come with a stamp, they come with a Foilmate, and of course they come with coordinating dies to cut them all out. So it's such a little fun bundle to have in your collection, and butterflies can be used for so many occasions. So I've added some washi tape onto my dies, and I'm ready to start foiling them. You can see that I've die cut them already. So I'm using the Turquoise Sea on top of Turquoise Sea, Passionate Pink on top of Passionate Pink, and Orange on top of Orange. However, I also went in with a second set of butterflies and decided to add different colors of foil so that they didn't all coordinate with each other. So you can see just how gorgeous those butterflies turned out here. You can also check out my other 3 butterflies that I did here. So here I'm doing, again, adding my foil, but this time I'm adding Passionate Pink on top of the Orange Sunset. And you can see that I cut down little pieces so I don't waste a lot of foil, and that way I don't have to run the entire foil sheet through my die cutting machine. So now you can see here all of the different pieces that I've foiled and die cut. So I have all of my butterflies in coordinating colors as well as opposite colors, and these are going to be added as embellishments. I have my tags and labels, and then I have various sentiments here cut using different dies like the rectangles, the banners, the tags, the labels, and many, many more. So I have my backgrounds as well that I've created, and now it's time to start putting everything together. Now, did I also mention that you can also use the negative space of your foils? So when you take your foils off of your paper, don't throw them away. You can use them on cards. So you can see here, this is what I took off of the labels. It's clear now with just those stripes of Passionate Pink in between. And I'm layering it on top of a piece of Passionate Pink cardstock so that you can, of course, see. I'm using tape runner. Now, tape runner, I don't find you can really see through the foil unless you're really looking closely. You can find creative ways to add things like adding glue only behind the foils and not on the clear part, but that just takes a really long time, and I don't find it's really noticeable at all. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off any of the excess foils now so we can start putting our cards together. So the first thing I'm going to do is add all of my backgrounds onto card bases. So my card bases measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. My card panels measure 4 by 5 1/4. So I have a nice rectangular frame around my card. You can adjust your card sizes as well. Some of them I cut a little bit smaller so that I get a larger white frame around them. It's completely up to you. You can see that I actually messed up on this one, so I went ahead and just added another background onto the back so I didn't waste the cardstock. And as I said, just adjust your white borders depending on how clean and simple you like your cards to look. You can also go ahead and stamp in some of those sentiments into your banners and tags in the meantime. I went ahead and used this butterfly sentiment that comes with those butterfly stamps, dies, and Foilmates. So everything coordinates again, and it was just when the caterpillar thought it was over, it became a butterfly. Such a beautiful sentiment and very encouraging. And then for the label set, I used a thinking of you. So the rest of the fact of putting the cards together is just a matter of gluing. So instead of making you sit through all of that, I thought I would show you each one of the cards that I created, and all it took was gluing some of those backgrounds, sentiments, and butterflies all together. So you can see this one here is all done in sunset with a little bit of passionate pink on that butterfly for special effect. We have here a beautiful turquoise sea and passionate pink card. Then I have an all passionate pink card, so everything coordinates, as well as the envelope I'm going to put it in. We have some turquoise sea in a birthday card with a beautiful butterfly attached to it. Now are coming some of those beautiful striped backgrounds with a big sentiment, and then some of the backgrounds that I ink blended to add a little bit more detail. I hope you learned some additional ways that you can use your foils as well as your foil mates and coordinating dies and all of those things Thermoweb that are super awesome. I have all the links below in the video description, so be sure to check those out. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and if you're interested in other videos, I have a suggestion there below, as well as the subscribe button. I will see you in a few days for another video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!